have the day that he did, especially after getting hit in the first. What can you say about his effort?
Yeah, I mean, he pitched great. He probably wasn't quite in rhythm in the first inning, but you could kind of see second inning got a little better, third inning got a little better, and then it was kind of cruise control. Just a bunch of good pitches, and he was kind of feeling each pitch. So, that was, I think John said 19 of the last 21 hitters, and that's a pretty good sign. He was feeling good.
That fastball splitter combination, just what stood out to you in the way that the hitters were against it?
Well, I mean, I thought he got the location of the splitter really going, and oftentimes, like, it makes sense. That's a hard pitch to throw. We've seen how good Shota can be with it, and I think Kevin, when the pitch is right, it's just such a difficult pitch for hitters, and the speed difference and the way it looks like a fastball just makes it really hard.
Knowing that you have Clay tomorrow, you have to be a little careful with them. How important was that setup?
Yeah, I mean, I think, eventually we're going to have to make a kind of a different decision in the bullpen in terms of who we're going to. But I think as we get to tomorrow, we feel like we're in a really good place in terms of the length that we have. So, look, if your starter gives you 7 innings, you've put guys in good shape, and you put the bullpen in good shape, and Kevin did that tonight.
What do you think it says about him that this was a lot this week? Trade, moving, emotional goodbyes in Toronto, and then to have this outing. Just what does it say about him?
Well, that's one of the reasons you trade for somebody like this. This is a guy that's we can't throw something at him that he hasn't seen, and so guys like that are prepared for anything, and that doesn't take away the emotion of getting traded or seeing your old team kind of come to town right away, but it teaches you how to process it and move forward. Gauze has been in every situation, and he's been in big situations, and he's been traded, and he's been on the next team, and he knows how he has to react to that to be an effective pitcher, and tonight was a great example of it.
Offensively, just the way he immediately responded after the one run got put up, just what stood out to you about just the lineup and kind of how?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just it was inning where Pete's speed probably got us the first couple runs, just hustling and beating out a hit, and then Say had a really nice at bat to give us a lead, and then we tacked on enough at the end and did a nice job.
It's been like to see what Say has done over the last month. I mean, all year.
Well, I think Pete's got a lot of attention, rightfully so. But what Say has done behind Pete is been super, super important. I mean, they're forming a 1-2 punch that is as good as there is in baseball, and they're certainly offensively doing a lot of the damage.
Can you describe the range of concern from seeing the ball off Selby's bat, hitting his leg, then to seeing him throw a few warm-ups?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you think of Clay a little bit for sure, but just his initial reaction, I was okay. I was pretty positive on his initial reaction. So, and then kind of once we were out there, I was pretty confident he's gonna be okay.
How would you just describe the outing, just the feeling being out there the first time as a Cub?
Yeah, it was cool. It took me a little bit to kind of get going. Just was too quick, a little too amped up, trying to pitch great first couple batters of the game, and kind of got to let the game come to you. And, it took me kind of getting hit in the ankle to kind of wake up a little bit. But, we got through it, and, me and Carson got on the same page. And, I can't say enough about this defense. You notice it right away. I mean, these guys are running all over the place and putting their body on the line, and a lot of fun.
The ball off the ankle, I mean, were you pretty confident right away? It looked like you ran fine right after. Just what was that moment like?
Yeah, you never really know. I was just kind of waiting for it to stiffen up, and it never did. So that's kind of what you're worried about is if you kind of lose the mobility in the ankle. But kind of got lucky. It hit me half on my shoe, half on my leg. So I'll take that.
How do you feel now?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll put some tape on it and put some ice on it. Next couple of days, I'll be all right.
How did that ovation feel, especially on the road, getting that after 7 innings?
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, definitely something I wasn't expecting, like you said, being on the road. But that's the cool part about being being part of such a huge fan base. They travel well, and they're excited about this team for good reason. So yeah, it was really cool.
When you recognize that in that first inning, like going a little too quick, maybe the adrenaline's too much. What did you do between the first and second inning to maybe kind of settle in a little bit and kind of get on the roll that you were on?
Yeah, just tried to slow down, just kind of get my legs under me. Like, don't stop rushing towards the plate. Nothing's going to happen until I let go of the pitch. So, that's kind of what I was telling myself in between every inning, just kind of get settled in, and it's exactly what we did.
You've been around here a couple days now, but what is it like to get on the mound and kind of be a part of a team that's in a better race right now?
Yeah, it's fun. I noticed it right away coming over here, just the excitement of the team, of the guys, of each other, So it seems like these guys really enjoy watching each other play. And like I said, for good reason. There's a lot of really good players on here. So, it was fun to be a part of. And it was nice to kind of finally get out there and feel like I was part of the team.
What was the communication like between you and Carson and Tommy leading up to this and during the game?
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, Tommy was, from day one was kind of like, hey, you kind of know how to pitch, you know kind of what your game is. I'm just going to kind of sit back and watch. But, he definitely had some things for me and could recognize that I was being a little too quick out there in the first. And, I really like Tommy already. And, yeah, I mean, Carson, the battery-mate relationship, you're always trying to build on that. And talking in between innings, talking about targets. And, I think he's starting to understand, after the first couple innings, kind of how I like to pitch, how do we protect the split, those types of things. So it was good.
You said finally get out. Did it seem like a long time between the change of scenery and getting this start tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot. The last couple of days have been a lot. It was my youngest birthday yesterday. So, not just baseball. There's a lot going on. So that's why I say that it was just nice to get out there and just focus on trying to get guys out.
You mentioned the impact of the defense. Just what was it like seeing the offense and the way they're able to score runs in bunches at times?
Yeah, I mean, especially I give up one in the first and then they come back and score two. That's awesome. That's something as a pitcher, for those guys to pick you up right away. Not wait. It's right away. They're coming right back at that guy and. I mean, it's a juggernaut of an offense, and you can see why it gives teams fits, and it definitely gave me fits when I faced them. So, happy to be over here now.
With everything that has gone on the last week for you, does the game today feel like the calm? Like you can get out there and that's just sort of, you can be calm in the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't wait to kind of start my routine today because then I could just focus on pitching, which is what I do, So it was nice to just get out there and, like I said, just be able to help this team.
Just how would you describe Gausman's stuff tonight and just the role he ended up getting on after that first inning?
Very good. It seemed like he got stronger as it went. Catching a guy for the first time, you're trying to figure out where should I set up, what kind of flow that he gets into, and then as the game kept going, it was really easy to fall in line. So all in all, just a really, really good start, and he's nasty. He really is.
What went through your mind when you saw the liner hit him?
Oh boy. One, it saw it ricochet. I was hoping it would go right to Bushy, but then the second thought was, oh my gosh, did he just? Yeah. We're not even going to talk about that anymore, but I'm glad he's okay.
Obviously, you guys knew how good a pitcher he is, what he's capable of doing, but after having him go on the mound one day, what kind of addition is he to this group?
I mean, I think he's a huge piece. The intensity that he brings, the experience that he has, how to navigate a lineup, how to continue to just take it to him, and I think that's something that's very valuable for us.
Even before the deadline, this starting rotation has been quite a role. What can you say about the group as a whole and the way they've performed?
Yeah, I think the next man up, and I think they really it's a close group. They really good guys, care about each other, and they help each other in between starts. So I think that's something that, we added some guys that are going to fall right into that, and I think that's something as we continue to get through the season, and I think that's something that's going to be very valuable for us.
When you know you have Clay going tomorrow, and you've got Edward kind of on the horizon, and other guys could be coming back late, is it fun to start thinking about kind of this group and the next 2 months and how it could look in a playoff series?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to know we've got those guys coming back, and I just think this group is going to continue to get stronger as we go. And again, like I said before, it's a close group. Guys really care about each other, and I think with the guys that are coming back as well, I think that we're just going to continue to get stronger.
What's something that sticks out to you about Kevin when you're mentioning, like, as you get in sync with him, that sticks out to you throughout the outing that you did or talked to him about?
I think just communication. I mean, it always goes back to communication, and hey, I like this. Hey, let's make a little adjustment on this, and just he's going out to compete, and we're here to win baseball games. He's a winning pitcher, a winning player, and I think that's something that's going to help us along the way.
What's your job been like as you get to know the pitchers if you were at it, like Clay's going tomorrow, I don't know if you're catching up, just the idea.
Yeah, I mean, talking to him before starts. I mean, talking to him a couple days before starts, not right away, but just getting an idea of what pitches they throw, what kind of sequences they like, what do they like in a catcher, when should I come out and talk to you, sort of like just a ton of questions, and it's something I've learned over my career, and just continuing to ask questions, and because at the end of the day we're here to win games.